What we do here is go back, 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 back.
Hi, love. So I am actually going to transform myself, showing you my alter egos. So the very first thing I'm going to do after I prime my skin is go ahead and buff in some foundation. All of these products are by IMAN Cosmetics, and I will leave a list of all of the products down below. Now I'm going to move on to concealer. Of course, you want to hide those dark circles, and especially for this baby doll look, I want that flawless, perfect, even skin. So I'm going underneath the eye, down the bridge of my nose, and around my mouth, and I'm just going to simply buff that in. Now, of course, for all of us that have oily skin, we want to set it. So I'm using this blotting powder, also by Iman, and I'm going to set every single area of my face that I concealed, and then I'm just going to use a loose powder to set the remainder of my foundation. Now, we're going to move on to the good stuff, or rather, the better stuff. Moving on to eyebrows, you really want to make sure that you slay the eyebrows. So I'm using a dark brown pencil, and I'm just going to fill in the sparse areas of my eyebrows. I'm also using this pencil to help shape and define them. Now after that, I'm going for a very natural brow. So I'm going to take a concealer that is the exact same shade of my skin, and I'm only going to clean up underneath the brows. I'm not looking for that halo effect at all. I just really want a sharp, crisp line that's going to give me the best looking brows that I can possibly have. For the eyeshadow, I need to go ahead and prime my lids. So I'm using a champagne colored jumbo stick, and I'm just going to grab a brush and blend out the edges of that stick. Then I'm grabbing this bronze goddess duo, and oh my goodness, it is so pretty. And I'm going to pat both of those colors on my lid right on top of the base that I previously applied. Now Iman has came out with some new products, and I'm actually going to use them in two different ways. So I'm grabbing their contour trio, and I'm using the darkest shade as a crease color for my eyeshadow, and later on I am going to use it on the face, so don't worry about that. But I'm just blending that out, creating a nice simple transition color between that gold and between my brow bone. Remember, I'm going for a baby doll look, so I want it to still be soft, supple, and just beautiful. You can't be a baby doll without a pink blush, so I am applying this blush to my cheeks and then dragging it back to my hairline, keeping it really soft, and I'm going to add a very, very light layer of mascara to both my top and bottom lashes. You can't go wrong with a bit of a highlighter, so I'm going to use this rose gold color in the trio and highlight the tops of my cheekbones, but I'm not going heavy at all, maybe just a couple of swipes. Now we're going to move on to the star of the show, and this is the baby doll lipstick. But first I'm going to line my lips with a very light and neutral brown lip liner and slightly fill them in. This is going to stand as a base for the lipstick. Now using the baby doll lipstick, which is like a pinkish nude, it is perfect for every day, and it is just absolutely amazing for darker skin tone women. And then I'm just going to go back with the lip liner and kind of darken the edges so that I give it a nice ombre effect. Lastly, I'm adding this luscious lip gloss that is just about the same color, and I'm pretty much done with this first look. But we're going to transform in a second. Now, let's just be honest, most of the time I'm a rebel. So I'm going to go ahead and use this black jumbo pencil and prime my eyelids for some deep olive khaki eyeshadow. After I apply this black, I'm just going to simply blend out those harsh edges with a clean brush, and then I'm going to use this khaki deep mossy green eyeshadow that is just absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to pat it all over the eyelids, creating like this green smoky eye. Then going back into that contour trio that I previously introduced to you guys, I'm going to use the lightest shade and apply it to the inner corner, and it almost changes that green to a very, very light limey green. And then I'm using the darkest brown to really carve out my crease and slightly smoke out the lower lash line, because it's nothing like a smoky eye without a smoked out lower lash line. Also tight lining my eyes with just a black kohl liner, and then we're going to move on to the lipstick, and the name of this lipstick is Rebel, and it's this really dark brown chocolatey rich color. But first I'm going to line my lips and slightly fill them in, and this lip liner is just about the same color as the lipstick. So here is the second star of the show, Rebel lipstick, and I'm going to go ahead and fill my lips in. This lipstick is super creamy and it's moisturizing, and if you want to make it matte, you can actually just apply a bit of translucent powder and it will matte it out. But right now I'm kind of feeling like the glossy lips. Now after that, I'm going to go right back into that contour trio, and I'm going to use that darkest shade to really sculpt out and contour my cheekbones, and then I'm also going to use this around my hairline to darken that up, and on the sides of my nose. Now this is like a slightly bronzy contour, so it's really going to give you that evening glow, and it just looks really, really beautiful on my skin. And then I'm going to amplify the blush and just add a little bit more to the cheeks, you know, just because Rebels are quite daring. And then that's literally it.